Just 1 month ago, we packed up our entire life. We got rid of almost everything we owned, had sold our house and moved into our self-built camper van to live full time.
Oh my God, we're done, that's it.
That's it.
We were going on a year-long quest to find the perfect off-grid property, and that quest was to start in Ireland. We popped our van on a ferry, crossed the Irish Sea, and along with our dog and cat, we arrived on the Emerald Isle itself. So far, in spite of the Irish weather, it's been going well. But as with all great plans, our life on the road to simple living wasn't to be so, well, simple. Welcome back to the channel, folks, and in this week's video we're kicking things off waking up at a castle.
Actually, it's a tower house, a 5-storey tower house built around 1480. It's had a little bit of a turbulent history and it's called Carragher Holt Tower House. Let's go and have a look. They clear the way to my home.
We've stumbled onto the Loop Head Heritage Trail. I think that must be where we are. Put a little map up of exactly where we are, the Loop Head. There's loads of these little boards that give you loads of information. Emily's loving them, isn't you?
I am. There's so much information here. There's like over 3,000 of these tower houses built along this place, and there's 217 that still remains, or of the remains, just in the county of Clare. Like, that's a lot. Yeah.
That is a lot of tower houses in the county of Clare. Maybe we'll buy one of these.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. You're right on the coast, so you've got lovely sea views. This little turret here, nature is obviously well on its way to taking it back.
Yes, and I would imagine that a lot of these places have got a turbulent history, but this one in particular had been besieged many, many times over the years, and the last family to occupy it was the Burton family up into the late 19th century.
Yeah, very interesting fun facts. Right, let's go to the next.
Whoa. Come and help me down.
You can do it. Hang on.
Yeah, but what if I hurt myself?
Hang on.
That's it. Graceful as ever. Come on.
The next thing we want to go and see, we need to go back on ourselves, only up the coast. We missed it on the way round because of the weather, so we're going to nip back and have a look, because it does look pretty interesting, doesn't it?
It does, yes. This is the Bridges of Ross, and you say bridges, but there is now only one. There used to be 3, but 2 of them have gone into the sea because they've been absolutely hammered by all of the elements here. And I just think it's a really interesting place because it just goes to show how amazing and how sort of destructive the sea can actually be. You've got to respect the sea, bitches.
God's sake. I think the wind's sending her mad. It's not only the Bridges of Ross that are getting hammered by the elements, it's us as well, isn't it?
Oh yes it is. It is a windy day.
Oh, Bridges of Ross, what do you reckon then?
Windy, but very good.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a stop. If you're doing the Wild Atlantic Way, put it on your list. It is a cool place, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It is. And it's just the rocks and how they form, and yeah. It is good to come and have a little wander about, and there is also a walk as well that you can do, like a loop walk, and you'd actually see the lighthouse as well. It's about 9 miles.
Giving me heart palpitations when I was flying my drone, and I still didn't lose it. So if you're wondering, I want a new drone, so I'm now deliberately trying to get rid of this one. Gone are the days of Rhonda when I lose them under bridges and almost cry. Right, now we need to go and get on. Are we getting on a boat?
We are. We're getting on a little boat.
So we'll see you at some weird boat thing.
Naps. Ooh, hungry.
You've got your cookie, haven't you?
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of that ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew harder, bow, dip down, blow.
There's a sweets and treats shop. On the ferry.
Oh, look at that.
It's like being back in Norway, you get a little boat from place to place.
Oh yes, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow.
This is the Shannon ferry and it goes from Kilima to Tarbert, I think it's pronounced, and my word is it windy up top, so we're going to come inside. Yeah, Kilima to Tarbert, so it means you don't have to drive all the way along the Shannon, all the way over to Limerick, round and then back down and then back on yourself to get to almost where we were, just across the water. €28, so it's a bit pricey, but it does save you about an hour and a half of driving, I think. Emily's been to a little onboard sweet shop and she's chomping away. Also, she's discovered Irish TikTok, which she finds highly amusing, so yeah, I did the boat tour. Oh, that is cold and windy out there. Irish TikTok still?
Yes, yes, loving life, loving it. I'm learning so much.
Right, get off, we're going, we're moving now. Where are we going, where are we going?
Tralee.
We're off to a place called Tralee.
Well, I think, oh. I'm back in the
Oh, it's the car chart. I thought the B2B had come on. Have you got the key?
No, yeah. You gave them to me before you left. I wasn't really paying attention though.
You saved me any sweets?
No. You don't like them.
I do like sweets. One thing we're both really loving about Ireland so far is every single town, village, big town, little town, it doesn't matter, they're all independent shops still.
Yeah, I love it. It's really, really, it's just nice and unique, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no like big chain. You know our high streets, well where we live anyway, our high streets are all like the same shops in every high street, but here it's all independent stuff. Like there's like a little hardware shop, MJ Carroll's Hardware, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I like it that they're still going.
Yes, and they're all very clean and pretty and painted and colourful. Definitely loving Irish towns. Maloney's Laundry and Dry Cleaning, O'Connell's Bar,
Sort of sweet things.
O'Reilly's Sweets. Always a good day when you get to park right next to a windmill. We've popped down to Tralee pretty quickly. The reason we've done that is because there's ever such a slight issue with our house sale. Now, to keep you all up to date, we've sold our house, we've moved out of our house, we don't live there at all anymore, but the sale isn't quite yet complete. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a story for tomorrow because we're very excited about dinner. Emily's doing us what is it?
I'm doing a sweet potato, chickpea and spinach curry.
And she's going to have a go at homemade naan, which you're very excited about, right?
Oh yeah, I'm very excited about it all, if I'm honest. First time cooking some homemade naan bread. Not sure how it's gonna go, but looks alright. It's coming along nicely. I'm doing it a little bit because I have a tendency to do things a little bit too quickly and burn them. So yeah, first try, slowly does it.
What did you make it with?
Flour and protein yogurt.
And that's it?
That's it, yeah.
You need a couple for you. Oh, she must be proud of it. She's taking pictures. Look at that. You're even lighting it by the window, aren't you? Hey?
It's for my snack bag.
Keep an eye out for this one on Snack Bandit. She only posts the successes.
That's a lie. I posted my bad brownies the other day.
You did, yeah. I don't think I've ever had a chickpea.
It's going to be hot, Louise. Watch your mouth.
Good, we like it.
I'm not going to lie. I am very proud of this one. It is a good dinner. But I tell you what, you lot can bugger off now because I need to eat this and we will see you tomorrow.
Good morning, folks. The van is a rocking and not in the good way. It doesn't matter though that the weather's not so great today because we need to go into town and do some very boring admin. There is an issue with the paperwork for our house, so we need to go and sort that out, don't we?
Yes, we do. I just want to get this done. I want it all signed, sealed and delivered. Just done.
Yes, impatience is setting in, but let's go and sort it out and then we can carry on. It's not the end of the world that we have to go into town though, because we need a few things, mostly an umbrella. AJ doesn't like to move out the way because when Emily gets the van ready for driving mode, he likes to get in his spot in case he loses it. I don't know who he thinks is going to take it.
I reckon he reckons Summer's going to take it.
So yeah, he doesn't move out the way. So yeah, we need a couple of bits. We need to find a bin. Bins are scarce here in Ireland, aren't they?
They are indeed, but I've got my little ways, so it's fine.
Stay tuned for that, folks. Emily's top tips on waste disposal in Ireland. We bring you the best content.
Oh, honestly, it's full of like fun facts and top tips. It's great.
I took the chance, I lost it all. This is how to remove a bearing wall.
It's quite good that we've come into Tralee anyway, because this could end up being our nearest big town.
What, to have a look?
Yeah, so we can see what your shopping experience might be like.
Well, they've got a Pennies, which is basically like a Primark.
Oh, now that's exciting.
It is! Now, if you've been following along, you will know that before we left on this island trip, we wanted to get everything all hunky-dory and all packed away with the house and stuff. So we signed, still delivered everything that we needed to. And then all of a sudden, it's us. And there is another piece of paperwork that we need to get witnessed, signed, and the hard copy sent. It's all very confusing and too much, and just feels like it's taking absolutely forever. So I'm off into town. I think there's around like 15 solicitors here. So we're gonna go and try and find one to see if they will, you know, witness us signing it and print it out for us and get this all done and dusted, please. So I've been to 2 solicitors and they both can do it. One, I need to email them asking them and they would book me an appointment, which I feel is going to be a little bit of a long time. And then another one where we just got to get our solicitor to send it over to them. So I'm going to give Louise a call, see what she thinks.
Hello.
Hello.
So I've been to 2 solicitors.
Yep.
Both of them will do it. One of them,
she's like, can you email me with what you want us to do, and then we'll book an appointment and send you the fee, how much it is.
Okay, well, yeah, do the second, because the first one's just going to take ages, isn't it? So do the second one, and hopefully it'll be done rather quickly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
All right then.
So we're gonna go with the second one.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. All right. Did you find an umbrella?
No, I'm gonna go and find umbrella and mattress protector now.
All right then. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
but what are we saying about the Christmas pyjamas? Do we reckon I can get Louise in some matching Christmas pyjamas? I think I can do it. Or do we think she's just going to be better off in this? I don't know. I'm so excited.
Just in case anyone's wondering why I've not gone into town with Emily, you may have noticed that the blinds have started to go up, and that is because I was going to go together. It would have been easier if we'd gone together, but as we was getting the van ready to go off into town, 2 very suspect people, very nice, polite and friendly suspect people, I must say, came over and asked to borrow just a small square of tinfoil. Obviously we've got a camper van, so we've probably got that on board. So they wanted to wrap up a sandwich. We gave them the tinfoil, but 15 minutes later they're still in their now very steamed up car. So if there is anyone even remotely dodgy, even if they're probably absolutely fine, if there's anything like that that makes it a bit uneasy in somewhere we've parked, one of us will always stay with the van. Not because we're worried about our stuff getting, well, we are worried about our stuff getting nicked, but obviously if someone smashes a window, nicks some things, those things can be replaced. But if they smash a window and AJ or Summer get out, or AJ, you know, kicks off or whatever, then it's just not worth the risk. So Emily's gone to sort out the solicitor stuff while I'm security waiting here with the van. I'm not rain dodging, I promise you.
I've hunted, I've gathered, I've got what we needed. My half of the document is signed. You now need to go.
Oh, yours is signed already?
Yeah, done.
Oh, they sent them that quick?
Yeah.
No, solicitors are never... So our solicitor sent it to their solicitor in the space of, what, an hour?
Yep, done. There, baby, ready and waiting for you to go and sign and then pick up, and we've got to post them.
Right, okay. I'll go and sign mine now then, yeah?
Yes.
Where am I going?
I'll drop pin it to you.
Later.
Oh, I have the documents.
Woohoo!
I had to wait ages because they was with someone, but it's all signed, all done. So now what? Post office, is it?
Yep, now I'm going to go to the post office. It's only up the road. So,
Oh, there's a post office here.
Yeah, like 3 minutes away. So I will take these.
Figure out the Irish postal system because it won't be the same as at home, I wouldn't have thought.
There's a lady in there, I'm sure. Fingers crossed.
So there we go then, sorted. It weren't too bad in the end. It's taken us all day. It's like coming up for the late afternoon now. I know for you it's been a few minutes, but all the running around's taken all day. Anyway, Emily's off to the post office. Hopefully she can get some sort of like recorded express delivery back to the UK. The paperwork will go back to our solicitors. They'll do their thing. It'll then go to another solicitors. They'll do their thing. And fingers crossed by next week we should have like a completion date. We're really keen to start looking at like off-grid properties and stuff. And I know a lot of you are asking what type of thing we're looking at. We will document some of that, probably not all of it, but some of it for sure in the future. But we're just, until that money's in the bank, we don't want to look, because we could see our dream home and then it could sell while we're waiting for ours to finish, or, you know, ours might fall through and then we're just going to be very disappointed. So we are doing our best to be very patient. We have been looking around as we're driving around Ireland, and there are some nice properties here and lots of space, so it looks ideal. Anyway, for the rest of today, we're just going to go, the weather's anyway, we're going to go to a park up, set up there, and yeah, that's where we'll see you next.
A few moments later.
Where's the screwdrivers? Oh crap, I need the spanners.
Oh, they're right back.
They're in the garage. Little black box, little black case. Ow! Good?
Yep.
That new mattress is heavier than the old mattress. Now you put that bloody topper on it, it's even heavier.
Shut up.
So we have a problem with our battery-to-battery charger. It is overheating, the cooling fan isn't coming on, so I now need to disconnect it all so that I can take it all apart, because I can't get it apart till I get the cables out. So yeah, it's all fun and games here in Ireland. Do I disconnect the positive? I can't remember how it works and which one to disconnect first.
So we're now turning into a musical, yes?
Yes, I'm going to do this in song. Right, I need, I think it'll be a 12 or a 13, probably a 13.
Okay.
And the extension, because then if it sparks, my hand will be a bit further away and I might jump slightly less. So to get to the fan inside, to see what the problem is, I need to remove this circuit board. But to remove this circuit board, I need to remove all the cables out the front, because they hold it in place. So we're going to do that, hence why I've disconnected the whole thing. Do you know what's good about this though?
What's that?
You know this thing that everyone thinks is a sex toy that's always hanging up? They can see it in use. It's not a sex toy, it's a camera mount, you cheeky buggers.
Camera mount, no sex toy.
Oh, why is everything so flipping awkward all the
That's
time?
where you put it, isn't it? I'm sure people said you don't put it there.
Yeah, but if I hadn't have put it there,
You wouldn't have
we
known.
wouldn't have known it was burning out, and there would have been big problems. 2, 3. Oh, hold on, I need to remember how they go back.
Now be AJ here.
Yeah, there's AJ hair in it, but I don't know what's burnt out. So these here are the cooling fans, and there are what, neither one of them are engaging. So I reckon we give it a clean, pop them back together, and hope for the best.
So are you cleaning it?
Yeah, because they're pretty free.
Yeah, there's not like, that doesn't look good, did it? Looks a bit burnt.
Yeah, that's what was hot.
There's not loads of AJ hair in there. I thought it would be.
No, this one's actually not that free. Hold on. That is, what, 3.5 years of solid dog hair collection, that is.
Seems to be doing the trick.
Yeah, but what I'm worried about is worried about that. Yeah, I don't know how toasty it's meant to be, but everything this side looks relatively okay. Now we'll put it back together and hope for the best. And then once I've got this in, we have to go through the reset process.
Oh, I know the reset process.
Oh. Just hold it in place while we see if it burns, see if we catch on fire. You ready for the thingy process?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Can't wait, can't wait. I need to hoover.
But hoovering's gonna have to wait. hold down both buttons on the front panel for more than 10 seconds, less than 20.
Yeah.
Well, it says on here number 9, but I don't think that's right. I think it's that one there. To lifeboat 4, yeah?
Yep.
And then hold them
press
both down for a few seconds.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
That'll do. And then that's it done. And then we'll start the engine and see if we catch on fire. Don't sound good, does it?
No.
Right, buddy, come out of the way a minute.
I don't want to be right next to it.
Well, if it catches on fire, someone's got to put it out. Right, ready? It was the smell that gave it away. So if we'd have had that mounted in the back under the garage, we wouldn't have smelt that until it was way too late, would we?
Yeah, it smelled really weird. I thought it smelled like chamomile ocean.
It smelled like burning plastic.
Chamomile ocean to me.
So it's come back on, the fan has kicked in, it does still smell, so we're going to be keeping an eye on it. I am getting 46 amps going to the battery, so it's working, but we will have to keep an eye on it because it's a bit dodgy to me, and we'll probably source a new one anyway, just for peace of mind.
I think so. Especially when we've got like precious cargo on board.
Yeah, the good thing about this is it's only on when we're driving, so we'll always be right next to it, so we should be aware if there's going to be any major problems. Right, now should we go and find somewhere to park up for the night? Now that the sheer volume of dog hair and dirt hidden inside that battery compartment had been revealed, the clean freak was activated.
Got your happy face? It is my happy face. Look at me clean. I'm getting all the nooks and crannies. This hair gets everywhere.
After reassembling the B2B properly, an evening of cleaning and hoovering ensued. This went on for quite a while, long after dark in fact, so it wasn't until morning we could explore our new surroundings, which were rather cool. Good morning, we have woken up in a place called Fennet. It is very, very cool, isn't it?
It is, it's a lovely little like beachy town.
And we're going to show you around in just a second. I just want to clear one thing up about the B2B before I get hammered in the comments. Yes, if I hadn't have put it there, it wouldn't have got all dirt and dust in it and potentially wouldn't have fouled. But the reason I put it there, when I did the electrics like 3.5, 4 years ago, I was terrified of a problem, so I put it there so that if that did happen, then at least we'd know about it, which we did. So I was in a bit of a catch-22 with that one. Just wait for this car. So yeah, perhaps it would have been best in a cupboard out the way, we don't know. But since it happened, I put a shout out on Instagram just to check that burning. Thank you to everyone that replied on Instagram, by the way. Yeah, just to check if that burning was a big issue. Opinions were 50-50. Some people saying it's just flux and some people saying, yeah, it's toast, get rid of it. So we're still unsure. Is this another car? Yeah. 2 seconds. So if we go like for like replacement, I'll probably stick it right back there again. Right, should we have a look at Fennet?
Yes. We've just walked along a pier that leads out to 2 islands here in Fennet, the Samphire Islands. The one behind me we will walk up is called the Great Samphire Island, but first I just want to show you this cool little hut, and I'm crouching down because it's really windy when I stand up, believe it or not. I am high enough for the wind. How cool is this? It's made entirely of slate, just stacked up. I feel like it looks like a little bit of like a beehive. So when we get our little bit of land or whatever we're gonna get, I'm gonna get Louise to build me one of these next to my little beehive that I'm gonna have.
Is this going to be like your office?
Yeah, my beehive office. I like it. Behind me is a statue of Saint Brendan the Navigator. He's one of Ireland's 12 apostles. He is known for his great voyages, and some people even believe that he landed on Americas before Christopher Columbus. And I hope you can hear me because it is extremely windy, and I will demonstrate that now for you. Lovely and windy.
So Emily's probably going to be wearing a hat for most of the Wild Atlantic Way. It's not actually that cold today, it's just for the wind, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's wind and I need to wash it.
The second island, what are they called? The Samphire Island?
The Samphire Island, yes.
The little Samphire Island is just out there and it's very, very cool. In the wind, I did manage to get the drone over this morning. It just houses a little lighthouse and it looks like a tiny circular island, but when you get out there, it's this long island with a lighthouse and a big green on it. It looks awesome, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I love the drone shots when you can't actually get on there.
Well, if we had Thunder Plunge, we could get on there. Right, we're going to join the Crazy Irish, I think, in a bit of a swim, aren't we?
You're so funny.
I used to pick up all the daisies. What was I thinking? It was just for fun. They used to call me Little Gracie. I guess you heard me. It was just for fun. And here I go, catch you later. So very nice to meet you.
Okay, so the Irish are not crazy. They're just like amazing.
1, 2, 3, baby, can't you see? Yeah, I used to bang it on the head drum.
That was cold.
That was cold, but I tell you what, I loved it.
And I also tell you what, you'll take the mick out of my swimming hat, but in this Irish wind, brilliant, because you can't lose it.
Loving it. I was about to move my towel.
Camera's rolling.
Nobody wants to see that.
So I know yesterday was a bit of a non-wild Atlantic Way adventure day, but these things happen when you're on the road and we have to sort our house out and we have to sort the van out. But we're going to love you and leave you, aren't we? Because we're off to find a gym so we can have a warm shower.
Oh God, I'm looking forward to a warm shower, but I tell you what, I just feel so invigorated. It's lovely.
Yes, and on that note, if you enjoyed this weird adventure, then hit the subscribe button, ding the bell,
Give us a thumbs up.
and we will see you all on the next one. And hopefully we're carrying along this coast.